Alright, so after being a car salesman for about a month, oh yeah, this is Chris, by the way. This is me coming back after, a few weeks in hiatus or whatever you want to say. And there's one thing that I learned about being a car salesman that has to be one of the most important things, something actually really valuable and worthwhile. And this has to do with confidence. You see, going into this career, I knew I had very low confidence, very little confidence. This is something I wanted to work on, not just for myself, but as an individual, and to get better. Because if I'm not confident in the way I speak, not confident in the way I present myself, how I see myself, then I don't see myself going anywhere with that kind of mindset and that kind of negativity. Because apparently I'm negative too. But back to confidence. One thing I don't have is confidence. That's something I'm currently working on. I think I'm getting a little more hang of it and be better. Instead of just thinking too much, I'm just overthinking and not actually doing. That was one of the biggest problems that I have so far. After talking to my managers and one of our best salesmen, that's something that's a real issue. Just overthinking in general, because this overthinking leads to this mistrust because I'm going to stutter with my words, really. You just have to say things with confidence and mean it. Not just mean it, but believe it. Because if you believe something, then it's true. And people, they're not going to fall for it. They're going to believe it. You're not tricking anybody. You just believe it, making them believe. That's it. You're not lying to them. You're just saying stuff with confidence. And if you have that confidence and that mentality and that right verbiage and everything, then they're going to believe you. And you're going to believe yourself. That's the funniest thing. If you believe it, they'll believe it. That's one of the biggest things that I learned so far, that I have to believe in myself and I have to be confident, because I know right now my confidence is not the best. And I'm working on it. But I think after today, after hearing what they had to say, I just have to go for it, really. Yeah, there's a lot of product knowledge. There's stuff you should know and memorize maybe, but, just don't put the full focus into that too. If I know everything, if I know a lot of stuff about the vehicles, but I can't communicate effectively to people, then what am I worth? What kind of a car salesman am I going to be? I'm just going to be a book. If I want to be a book, they can just go on the website and buy a car directly from there. Then what is the point of me? Exactly. There is no point of me. That's why what I have to be is a confident individual who translate into a beautiful, wonderful salesman who's going to get people, not just what they want, but give people what they need, what they truly need in a vehicle. And also for them to actually be happy, walk out happy. Yeah, maybe you bumped them a little bit. Maybe you bumped them $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. But they don't know that. And guess what? Sometimes people even end up happy being bumped that much. You know why? Because they're like, oh, wow, thank you. And then you get them a deal. It's all in the way you do things, really. You have to carry yourself with confidence, and that's one of the things that I had trouble with. But, after today, I think I'm ready to take on the world and get rid of all this negativity and just go for it. Just stop overthinking. Just one of the best advices, one piece of advice that one of my managers gave me was just, Chris, just stop thinking. Just do it. Literally. Just stop overthinking. Stop doing that, because that's not something that's right. That's not something that's going to help me in the end. I dealt with these customers the other day. This was a Saturday. They were so nitpicky. They were just too much. They were so much. They caused a bunch of complaints. In finance, they took a while there, to be honest. I didn't even get to go over the deal. My manager basically just did it for me, because he was telling me, these are the types of people that are a little more hard to deal with. So it's better if he just, does it himself, goes over to the table, and, basically just closes the deal and just does it, really. And, it was true. This guy had so much questions. I can't answer all these questions. I can't answer finance questions. I can't answer what warranties we have, because I actually don't know what warranties we have until today. Now I know we have dent and ding protection, under coverage, some anti-perforation, something like that. Oh, and some lease protection. But other than that, this guy had so many questions, which is good, but not just so many questions, just so little complaints, and seeing, how to save, the slightest amount of money and everything. It was kind of crazy. They were literally doing the math for these basically two different prices of vehicles with two different APRs. And don't get me wrong, it's good to save money and everything, but if saving money makes it that difficult, no, let me rephrase that. Saving money is good, and definitely save money, when you can, when it's convenient, yes. But at this point, it's what does a couple, $100 a year really do for a vehicle? Let's say over the life of their loan, they paid an extra $1,000 or $2,000. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, $1,000 or $2,000 out of a $40,000 vehicle, when you make $290,000 a year, that just seems, a little absurd. But the other way to think about it, I'm also thinking about it in the other way. The other perspective is, how did they get there? By being nitpicky, by saving their money. So yes, I understand that. But at what point is it just a little too much? At what point is this too much and sort of a waste of time? Right now I've gone pitch black. You can't see me at all, but I'm sure you could hear me. If you're so nitpicky about these things, then how are you gonna live? Like you can only nitpick for so much until it becomes just straight up annoying. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, they got the car they wanted, and they actually end up spending a lot more. And on top of that, they even got some warranty. That's right, they closed on, our finance manager closed them on a lot of warranty, or some sort of warranty. And guess what they were? Guess what the couple's careers were? They were also finance. They worked in finance. They know how this stuff works, and they got sold. Alright, anyway, I'm back. My phone got shut off because of some sort of memory issue, so I had to clear up some data. I deleted all my Spotify catch data. I guess that's all my songs that I had like in a playlist. I don't know, but whatever. This video is important to me. I want to talk because this is one of the first videos where I feel a little more confident in speaking and oh, now you can see me. This is one of the first videos that I feel more confident, and I feel like I provided actual knowledge and actual something valuable, really, something valuable to you guys, hopefully. Definitely something valuable to me, hence why I'm saying it. But yeah, overall what I was saying is, overthinking is called overthinking for a reason. It's overthinking. There's no other way out of it. You're just doing too much at one point where it becomes ineffective. If something becomes, it's good to be efficient, but then when you try to be too efficient, it's just inefficient. That's what I think that it is. If you overthink, oh, did I almost run somebody over? No, I didn't. But if you're overthinking at that point, it just becomes inefficient. It doesn't become worth it anymore in the end. You're just wasting time at this point, just nitpicking over little things. And I guess that's not how I want to live. I want to nitpick over some things, I guess I could say. Be a little picky in some aspects, but not in all aspects of life, where it becomes detrimental and, just a waste of time at some points, because, at all these points, you're just fighting with some people. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still good to, have these arguments in general, because you're going to have many arguments over the course of your life. Obviously you're going to lose many, but you're also going to win some. You're going to win some arguments. Some arguments are worth winning. Some arguments are worth losing. You just have to pick and choose your battles and see which one. But yeah, that's all I had to say. This is Chris again. Thanks for watching. If you made it through the whole video, give it a like, give it a comment. Yeah, I'm working on my confidence. That's it for today. And have a good night. Have a good weekend, whatever it is. Right now it's a Monday. Yeah, it's a Monday. Tomorrow's my day off. And then the next day is my day off again. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one and enjoy the rest of your day.